welcome all, and welcome to your museum, the Museum of Surrey. My name is Lynn Safrey, and I'm the museum manager here. And I'm going to begin to say that on behalf of the City of Surrey, I acknowledge that we are on today the unceded territories of the Coast Salish people, in particular the land-based nations of Semiahmoo, Katzie, and Kwantlen First Nations. And these nations have been here since time immemorial, for thousands of years. And so it's important for us to be respectful of that and to understand that and acknowledge the history and memories of the land we live on. I'd like to introduce our VIPs in attendance, Councillor Patton, Councillor Annis, and Mr. Ben Wilson from Surrey Fire. Yay. I'm really excited about this event because the Museum of Surrey is your museum. It's a people museum that is inclusive, accessible, and cares deeply about the communities and connections in the City of Surrey. We tell the stories of Surrey, and that means that all people need to be represented, not just our visitors, but in our programs, in our events, and in our galleries and our exhibits. Museum of Surrey is all about igniting young imaginations. It's all about connecting people and Surrey's diverse citizens, families, and communities by celebrating Surrey's past, present, and future. And with that said, we have 5 really strong values that are important: community, wonder, engagement, connection, innovation, and stewardship. And this event today is about those values of connection and community. It means everyone is welcome, and we strive to be accessible in every sense, intellectually, culturally, economically, and physically. Having a sensory-friendly space that allows more people to come and access the rich stories of Surrey is part of this accessibility, and is part of being a people museum with a vision to be the best people museum in Canada. So this, for me, is indeed an exciting and special time for the Museum of Surrey and the City of Surrey. So please allow me to introduce Acting Mayor, Councillor Alison Patton, speaking for the City.
Thank you, Lynn. I'm super excited to be here today, and I would like to welcome everyone on behalf of Mayor Doug McCallum and City Council, and I also have my colleague, Councillor Linda Annis, with me today, and of course Mr. Ben Wilson, who's going to tell us more interesting things in a minute about something that they're launching today as well. So we are really excited to celebrate the official launch of our sensory-friendly hours here at the Museum of Surrey, and also we have the museum has a sensory-friendly space, which I believe is on the 2nd floor, correct?
Yes, it is.
So that's there permanently for all of us to enjoy when we need a little bit of a quieter space. And this is going to be happening starting in September. Every Sunday from 10 to 12, there will be some dimming of the lights and some quieter times here at the museum so that we could all enjoy this sensory-friendly space. So this is, for me, really exciting to see because I think that this will be a permanent space, as well as the fact that this is the 2nd accessibility space available in the City of Surrey. So we're very dedicated to keep building these spaces, and to have the People's Museum as the 2nd space is really quite a milestone for us, and I'm really excited about it. And seeing all the kids here enjoying it makes me really happy. So as a further commitment, we'll also be having, for increasing accessibility, noise-canceling headphones. And there's some examples over there at the Canucks Autism Network. So I saw some kids at the Abbotsford Air Show with those on, and I wish I'd brought some along. But anyhow, so there'll be the noise-canceling headphones as well as some sensory toys. So they'll be available at the front desk during all opening hours. It's my pleasure, as we continue to take further steps toward accessibility, to be here today, and we want to make sure that every resident of Surrey feels comfortable in our public spaces, and especially here at the Museum of Surrey, because as you mentioned, it is the museum of the people. So I also invite you to enjoy the Lego exhibit, and that's a free exhibit here until September 8th, so as well as this new sensory-friendly space. We also want to thank 2 important groups, the Canucks Autism Network, and the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Society for their partnership in making these spaces available to all of the citizens of Surrey. And I hear there's a barbecue later. Is that correct? Yes, I saw some aprons there, so please feel free. And that's thanks to the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Group, as far as I understand. And so we'll have to share some hot dogs later. And to all of you here today, I want to thank you for your support in helping us improve our facilities and promote the active lifestyle that our city stands for. So thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon at the museum.
Thank you, Councillor Patton. I would now like to introduce Ben Wilson from Surrey Fire. Ben Wilson is a passionate and longtime advocate for autism awareness. So thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for the introduction. I'm honored to be here today and speak on behalf of the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Society. This initiative is near and dear to my heart, as I'm also the proud parent of an amazing child with autism. We're excited and proud that through an ongoing initiative and partnership between the City of Surrey, the Surrey Fire Service, the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Society, and the Canucks Autism Network, we can continue to build on initiatives such as this one and the Fire Department Sensory Friendly Open House that started in 2017. Through the hard work of many, the Surrey Fire Service will be implementing autism awareness training for Surrey firefighters and placing sensory-friendly kits on all frontline fire department apparatus. First responders are 7 times more likely than the public to interact with a person with autism. This training has been designed to educate firefighters about autism, providing knowledge to recognize an individual with autism and promoting techniques, strategies, and tools to best support and care for that individual. The sensory-friendly kits will include noise-canceling headphones, sensory devices, and picture symbol communication cards. In addition, a social story about firefighters, which families can access for free on the Surrey Firefighters website, will be available. In the fire service, the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Society has been a pioneer. Not only does the Charitable Society donate hundreds of thousands of dollars every year to capital campaigns, Surrey firefighters donate thousands of hours to support events in our community. We hope that our commitments today and future initiatives undertaken by the Charitable Society through the newly established Autism Committee, which will be working to support families living with autism and persons living with autism in the City of Surrey, to promote education and training about autism awareness for first responders, and to provide support to Surrey Fire Service members whose families are living with autism, are another first and will be duplicated by many. As an autism parent, on behalf of my colleagues, I want to thank Mayor and Council, the City of Surrey Senior Management Team, Fire Chief Larry Thomas and his management team, the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Society, the team at Support Services and Accessibility and Emergency Support Services, and the Canucks Autism Network for their passion, drive, and commitment to serve and improve the quality of life for everyone in Surrey. I know I can speak on behalf of all Surrey firefighters when I say that it is important to us that the autism community know that we are here for you, and we're going to do our best to support and care for you and your loved ones. Thank you for celebrating this event with us today.
Thank you. My notes. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. And thank you all for attending today. I noticed that there's a fire truck outside, which will be a lot of fun for anybody that wants to go check that out. On the other side, we have Surrey Fire has done a barbecue, and so kudos to you guys. I see them all lined up at the back here, so thank you for the hot dogs, and please enjoy those. And just a quick reminder that our sensory-friendly times are from 10 to noon, as Councillor Patton mentioned, the first Sunday of each month, beginning in September. So that means our first one is September 1st. And to have a sensory-friendly space and times is another way to connect with all of you. And it is an honor and a privilege to do this. So thank you all very much. If we're having some media talks, it'll be over here by our Lego bricks. And please enjoy the fine food and the activities here today. Thank you.